LEGO Indiana Jones. Released a year after LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, it was a huge success in its time. But now, over 16 years later, the question remains: is LEGO Indiana Jones still good in 2024? Let's find out.
It's time to play the game.
We're starting off with Riders of Lost Ark, which has 6 levels. In the first level, we're deep in a jungle searching for riches. After baiting some traps, that almost gave me a heart attack.
That's what I'm saying.
We found a golden idol, and then we had to escape. It turns out that this guy with some weirdo name, Satipo, betrays us, and now we're forced to give up the idol. Indy tries to trick them with C-3PO's head, Star Wars reference. It doesn't work out. Eventually, we escape and level ends. In the second level, we meet a woman. Unfortunately, we're being attacked, so we fight off the enemies just to escape and go through this cold place. Opposite to the previous level, we're in a warm place, escaping from some bad guys. Because it's LEGO Indie, the full level is filled with a lot of puzzles. But I do like some mechanics like monkey item swap. Creative name, right? Made by me. Anyway, at the end of the level, we have one of the most iconic scenes from indie movies. Next, we're in a temple looking for an Ark, but once we found it, it has been stolen from us right away. But then, the woman comes back and we have to escape from this place. So since we've lost the Ark, we need to chase it down. That's exactly what we're gonna do for the entire level. Sounds great. And the last level remains. It's time to get Ark back. So we're going through this place, then we solve some puzzles, then we fight enemies, and then we found Ark, so it's time to get it back. But what the hell is going on? This thing is killing them! Maybe it's good that we didn't get it after all. Wow, this movie went on really fast. I wonder how another will be. Let's begin with the Temple of Doom then. Starting off from Shanghai, where the things are pretty wild. And he's doing quite a show, but it gets poisoned. He manages to find a cure, and then we're off looking for a way to escape. We eventually make our gateway on an airplane. Well though, pilots betray us, so we land on a totally random place. But it leads us to some village where a guy tells us about the shining stone that some bozos stole from them. In the level, we're making our way to the other place, where we're doing another puzzles, and we end up looking at a ritual. The following levels are all about exploring this place, which means, you guessed it, a lot of puzzles. And I mean, a lot. There are also some boss fights. In one of them, I was totally stamped and I had to google it, only to find out I just had to throw dynamite at the guy. Skill issue. Fifth level is my favorite one. It's the shortest one with the Minecraft sequence, which is totally... And in the final one, we make our escape from the temple to take on the leader or whatever he is. But well, he ends up eaten by alligators, so that's skill issue V2. Damn, this movie also went on really quick. But let's begin with my favorite one, Last Crusade. We're trying to solve Holy Grail mystery, so that's why we're in those caves. Oh, are they going to die, are they? You really thought they are, huh? Next up, we have to rescue Indy's father. After we save him, we get betrayed. Again, by the blonde lady. Seriously, these plots are packed with betrayals. Next level continues our escape, but the difference is we're on the outside driving motorcycles. But the escape doesn't end there. They even chase us onto an airship. During this escape, we unfortunately crash because Indy's father is a bit of a fool, but he's still the goat. After the crash, we end up using a bunch of seagulls to unawarely help us take down a bomber pilot. Next, we're fighting against a tank, and then Indy dies. Just joking, he's still alive. And in the last level, we'll finally get the Holy Grail. But before that, we need to do more puzzles. Now we can heal Indy's father, because previously he had shot. And... lost the Grail? Yeah. So the story's finished. Let's 100% this game. Firstly, I bought all characters because I didn't know which ones exactly I'm gonna need. Well, I'm not gonna lie, this process was really fun. I'm impressed with the red brick mechanic though. Like, we need to deliver parcel. That's a really unique way for this. Also, we have 5 Star Wars references to find in some levels, what I really like so much because I'm simply a huge fan of this universe. And yeah, it didn't take me so long, so I was able to play the last 3 levels in the game. The first of these levels features young Indy, which is awesome because they didn't include this part in the main Last Crusade levels. In this segment, we're just trying to escape with the cross he stole. Next level is a typical bonus level where the goal is to get 1 billion stats, and I'm not a huge fan of these. The third level also involves collecting 1 billion stats, but this goes way easier than the previous one. And once we've done it all, we finally achieve 100% completion. What? It turns out I still needed to buy the last 2 characters. And now we have a real 100% completion. So, we've played the game, 100%ed it. So now it's time to talk about it. Since it's LEGO Indie, the game has a ton of puzzles. And they feel kinda different from the ones in other LEGO games. There's Indy Sweep that allows you to move between the places, move objects, and even the way you interact with those objects feels unique. But that doesn't mean it's bad. In fact, it's pretty fun to play. I've never played this game before, and I'm really impressed how much I was having fun even though this game has over 16 years. Maybe it's just that I prefer the older LEGO games to the newer ones. My rating for this game is Kanduku out of 10. I mean 9 out of 10. Also, if you wanna see me 100%ing the Skywalker Saga, leave a sub, because if you hit 1000 of them, I will do that. And if you haven't seen my video on LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, it is here to check it out. Bye!